And then I'll just plant it on my garden, put on some light, take a photo with it, post it with late Christmas post. Hashtag late Christmas post.
If you see a post on his YouTube channel, you know what happened.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with the hottest peddler in the UK, and admin of the Battlespace English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
Yeah, it has been 2 weeks since we last met, so that's why
Has it been 2 weeks already?
I think so, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But at the very least, next week we're going to meet in person finally. Annually.
Yeah, I'm literally recording the day before I fly.
Yeah. And as for why Ayumu is coming over, even though we don't have any BSS tournament anymore. But yeah. The next Wednesday, on December 3rd, is actually the anniversary of this channel, Tea Time Gaming. So consider this an invitation for you guys.
Yeah.
We still don't know what we're going to do, but we're probably going to live stream something. So yeah, just be there.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was the anniversary. You never told me, I think.
Yeah.
Or probably you did and I forgot.
We did that every year, Ayumu. But yeah, usually
Well, you say every year, but then like, how long have I been on your channel? Is it like 3 years? I guess.
Yeah, guess. But yeah, usually like I'm either very busy, so I just posted something, or I'll do a very sad live stream where I just eat by myself.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call it sad. It's a celebration. It's a celebratory meal. So it did have a very hefty meal, but I think I did not even. I wasn't able to finish it by myself even. But I think that's
right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's probably going to be the strat for New Year. Because I still don't know whether I'll get the Christmas chef or the New Year chef. So if I get the Christmas chef instead, probably for New Year I'll do that again. Just because.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I'll be by myself. So even if I have leftovers, I can just eat that for the next meal.
Fair enough. That's the way of the poor.
Yeah, it's more into not even financially poor. I'm just neurologically poor. I don't have the time.
Yeah.
I guess that's how the Germanification start, right? At first you were what do you, especially as an Asian, right? You want to eat something warm for your meals, and then what do you mean you only eat bread and cheese for lunch, and then you one day you're I'm too busy. Okay, I will buy one sandwich from the supermarket, and then okay, this I would this still leaves me with a hole, but it kind of works. It keeps you going, and you did that several times again because you are still busy, and then your Asian brain starts to kick in, and then I this sandwich is working, but it's killing me financially, so I have to be more creative. I'll have to buy the bread and then the toppings, and then now I can make my own sandwich and save money. Yay! At first, yeah, I didn't save that much money. I still spent pretty much the same, but I got more toppings inside, so which works. And then you started to have too many ingredients in your fridge, and then so yeah, I mean I already had this for lunch. I went back from work. I went from 9 to 5, and then it's still there's still time. I can still cook, but I kinda also want to just lay down on the sofa and watch Netflix or something. And then you look at your fridge, and then there's all these ingredients to make a sandwich. Going to make another sandwich while I watch Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of forced to make something different all the time because I'm cooking for my roommate as well. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to meal prep once. Didn't always work. Especially now, like, this past few weeks, I was so rarely home. So I was like, I mean, like, even if I cook from scratch, I don't want to pre-cook everything because, like, yeah, what if it ended up like bad? So I just bought something that is frozen, and so basically, okay, whenever I want to cook, then everything is ready in my freezer anyway. So like, that's good. Like if I pre-cook something and then like, turns out that like after 2 weeks, okay, I finally have the time, and then like, okay, a whole ecosystem has been growing inside here. Like, probably should not be eating this.
Oh yeah, like I'm still kind of fine. Like I would mostly use up like ingredients and everything like that. But like, oh my god, my roommate is so bad. Like he literally told me to buy a double cream, and I forgot about it.
Oh.
And he thought I bought it for me, and then I was like, and he was like, "Oh my god, like the double cream has gone bad, Ayumu." And then I was like, "Dude, you're the one who told me to buy it." And it's like, "Oh shit, really?" And it's like, yeah, that happened quite a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, same with like the fruits and anything. It's like like I got two roommates with me. One of them just like he wants to be healthy, so he keeps buying fruits, but then he never actually eats them.
Oh.
And then the other one just straight up doesn't eat fruits. That reminds me, I have to finish the grapes in the fridge today before I fly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also because you guys are going to be traveling together, so there's going to be no one to finish the things in the
I mean,
fridge.
technically, there's one person to finish it, but he doesn't fucking know how to cook. Like, literally told him, "Look, man, you're paying me an extra £150 every month so that I can buy the food for you. And that means you have to eat them. Or else you're just spending your own money again to buy your own food while the rest in the fridge are going to waste."
Exactly. You guys
So,
can
like,
just chop everything and throw them into the air fryer.
Mate. He's like almost 20. He's going to be 25 on Boxing Day. I'm not gonna babysit him. Okay.
Exactly.
It's like, well, I taught him how to use the air fryer, so at least he's improving a little bit. Still not good because air frying means like you're just eating fried food all the time. Literally, oh my god! Literally, last time we went off for Pokemon for another 4 days. It's gonna be the same thing this time.
Oh no.
And then we came back. The dishwasher was never touched. The only things that were touched were the microwave and the air fryer.
No.
Yeah. Yep. That's the state. I mean, he's still a friend. There's a reason why he's living with me, but oh my god, his living conditions. I'm worried for him, man.
Definitely need to be improved.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why like this world is like becoming more and more hard to live. Because like I think like in the 90s, I think like the idea is to have like one partner to stay at home and like manage the house. And I was like, yeah, why that feels normal to me. And then now like people wanted to like, yeah, no, equality and all, like everybody should go to work. And then I was like, I'm single, I need to manage my own home and I need to work as well. And then like you're saying that now there's going to be two people that's going to be using the house, and then like the two people's worth of trash, and then like nobody's home to manage everything.
Oh my gosh. I mean, to be fair, I literally don't mind to be the one taking care of the house. I mean, to be fair, I'm the one doing that right now anyway.
Exactly.
Because like, out of the 3 people, I'm the only unemployed one. Ha ha ha, how fun. Yeah.
I suppose, yeah. And like I don't mind being the house husband as well.
Honestly, if I ever find a partner, like, and he needs me to take care of everything in the house, It means I don't have to work. It's like, yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll do that. Like, I'll make the house quickly clean, like every day, mate.
Exactly.
I mean, I've been doing that anyway. What's gonna change?
Exactly. But I will like, yeah, unfortunately, like I said like equality and all and all, like I don't think like that's actually like the one that is like disallowing us. It's just financial situation in it. Like if you don't do that, like the household will not survive.
No, literally, I'm not even joking. Did I mention the story about the water pipe last time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yes, I did. I'm not gonna repeat it then, but yeah, like when you have a house, it's pretty awkward to manage quite a lot of things. Like you have to get used to it. That's for sure.
Exactly. And then like people are talking about like being a landlord as if it's some kind of passive income. Ooh boy. You're basically, especially if you're renting an apartment like my in-law, right? Like, so basically you're not managing like just one household. You're managing 4 households now. Good fucking luck with that.
I mean, if that's your job, it's kind of different, isn't it? Though.
Exactly. And like he still signed up for that, but like it's not the passive income. Like he's ready for that. He did that.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Right, yeah. It's only a passive income if you can afford to also have an agent working for you.
Exactly.
That's how I would say it. Yeah. Like I suppose a lot of the time, especially since people wanna save the money and do a bit more work, like they usually just manage it by themselves. At least that's what my previous landlord was doing. So, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes you do just have to check and then like, okay, so if you can fix it by yourself, you fix it by yourself. If you can't, then you usually will already have like a plumbing company that you work with, and you just call them like, yeah, mate, can you just send someone over?
Nah, man. If you actually managing things by yourself, it means you can fix the things yourself as well.
I guess so.
Yeah. No, literally. I'm not even joking.
I guess it's time to get that HVAC apprenticeship.
Maybe that's the way to go.
Exactly. Because like otherwise you'll have to fix everything by yourself, and that will not be. You'll have to pay people to do that, and that will be not fun.
No, literally.
I mean, like,
especially in the UK. I'm not sure about Germany. But you know how in the UK, like they basically like what they like to do is just like they come over, look at it, and then just say, "Oh yeah, I need to bring the appropriate tools for next time." And then like he had to come like next time, but then like they still charge you for this current session because they came over.
I mean, it's a 50-50. Sometimes they will see like, yeah, if the problem is like really small, I'll fix it now. Of course they will still charge for that hour as well, but like still.
Yeah, but there's at least they're fixing it. I'm talking about the cases where they just come over to have a look and then doesn't fix it. Yeah.
The one that I disagree with is I think like I already told this story before, like way back, but like sometimes they can only do like half of the job and then they will do that half of the job. It's just like, okay, so I can understand that you know, like I already paid you for the hour and you don't want to waste my money, so you did what you can do in that hour. But like, oh my god, why do you have to take off my door when you don't have the replacement yet? Like, what the fuck?
This is funny. What the hell?
Yeah, I think like they did it twice actually. So I need to replace. So basically, I have like a very flimsy very flimsy door for my room, and my in-law already planned to change that. And then like before like the new door came, they basically just took it off, and then they just installed. They didn't even install anything, so my room was like very cold because like there's nothing stopping the air from getting into my room. And then the next one is like we share like my backyard is shared with my neighbors, right? And my neighbors is kind of like a shared environment within like four or five household. Like they have lots of kids, and then like they took down the like the door broke, like the lock broke, and but anyway, like the whole door is broken, so they kind of have to replace everything, not just the lock. So they took it down, and then like they said, okay, so we need to order the door first, and it's going to come in at least like 2 weeks, and then we're going to give you guys another appointment for the installation. I was like, why the fuck did you think it's a good idea to take it apart? Like, if a kid sees a hole, like, what do you think they will do? Oh my god.
Oh my god! I literally just got a jump scare right now. It's like I hear like a pop, and I thought something broken, and I realized it's just a mailbox.
It would be like that.
Yeah, I'm still not used to the sounds, mate. Like literally every time there's a sound, I would just like jump from my bed. So, oh my god, what happened this time?
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like, lately we have been so busy in the restaurant that, like, last night was relatively, like, we basically have no customers, right? Like, I mean, like, we have some customers, so, like, I think, like, we made okay. But still, like, after 8, we don't have, like, any new customers. So I just started to basically like, clean the whole restaurant so that I can go home on time and then like have a nice rest for today. And then like we installed the Christmas tree already, right? And then we set the light to be kind of like blinking like every few seconds, like basically for decoration and thing. So every time the Christmas tree blinks, I was like, because I was like working in the kitchen, basically like helping in the kitchen so that they can finish on time so that I can go home on time. So I was like, every time I was like I was like drying some dishes or some things, and then like I saw the Christmas tree blinks, and I'm like, is that a customer? And like I look outside and like there's no one. And then like at one point I just like with the drying towel still in my hand, I just went outside and then like check out if anyone like sat down without me sitting them down, and then I was like, there's no one. It's like, am I getting schizophrenic for customers at this point? Oh
yeah. Talking about Christmas tree as well. Like my roommate was like, "Oh my god, we need to get like a Christmas tree," and I was like, "Mate, we literally don't have money." And then like basically a week ago, my mom's like, because my mom is coming, and then she's like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to see a Christmas tree." And it's like, okay, now it's gonna be in my budget.
Oh no. Time to buy like the cheapest shit, like the one that is still like 10 centimeters tall.
I mean, it's gonna be in the living room anyway, so I have to buy like a small one. Like I literally cannot get a big one, mate. Yeah, like I suppose like when I actually manage the garden, like next year, I can probably plant an actual one in the garden. But like right now, no, I need to get a fake one.
Yeah, probably just get the paper one. Just print it on the poster paper and cut it up.
That would be so funny though. Oh my god, I might actually do that. That would be so funny.
Yeah.
So like, hey mom, look, here's a Christmas tree, and it's a paper tree that's about to fall off from the wall.
But to be fair, that will be like more effort than buying like an actual like plastic Christmas tree, right? So like, yeah, I guess why not?
Oh my god, actually no, that might. You know what I'll do is that I'll do that, and I'll hide the plastic tree, and then when she gets disappointed, I'll bring out the actual tree and let her decorate.
That will be amazing.
Yeah, I'll have a thought. Yep, this is the way to honor your parents.
Yeah, my sister Stefan is probably going to. Well, I think like she has a plastic tree. Like my other German relative, like because he's German, so that's why he always like bought like the actual tree.
I mean, you can afford it. I mean, you might as well. It's like a nice sight in the garden as well. So, oh my god! Actually, my neighbor, like they actually made like a pond with like rocky sides, which is like it looks absolutely amazing. And then they even like make like a little stone path. Like, oh my god, that looks so good. but like later on they had to drain the pond. Like there used to be like fish in there. Like I believe it was even koi, maybe. No, I think the weather's too cold. But like there was some fish in there. But then like they had to remove it, or else like their dogs are gonna start messing with it. So yeah.
Hard to balance the nature in it. Yeah. Or maybe I should just like start to like steal it from other people. Trash can. Cause like, you know, Christmas tree is like very big, so like they have to, but like everybody in Germany is like doing it anyway, so like the government basically just set a date. Okay, like on January X, we're going to collect all the Christmas trees, so just leave it on your porch and we'll collect them. I mean, like it's trash anyway, right? Like maybe I can just take one and then like plant it on my on my garden.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, that might be a good idea. Just like make a post or something, and say that you're willing to pay like some fee, but like obviously like not as much as actually buying a Christmas tree. And let's say just plant it in my garden, something like that. Like I'll pick your tree.
Or maybe actually like just flip it around, like be a little bit creatively Chinese, and then like just make a post on Facebook Marketplace or something, or Craigslist, I guess. Like that's if that's the Americans still use that. Basically, you're doing like I'm going to do a chore for you. It's going to be a Christmas tree removal. So I'm going to take your Christmas tree out of your living room. I'm going to bring it downstairs, carry it all by myself. Don't worry. Of course, depending on how big your Christmas tree is, going to put it inside my car, and you don't need to worry about it anymore. Just maybe pay me like $5, or just give me, or you know what? Give me a cup of hot chocolate. That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I receive a cup of coffee. You receive free labor.
Exactly. And then I just plant it on my garden, put on some lights, and then take a photo with it, and then just post it with like late Christmas post. Hashtag late Christmas post. Sorry guys, I've been busy the past few days for Christmas, so now that I am not busy, here is my beautiful Christmas tree in my garden.
Yeah, guys, if you see a post on his YouTube channel, you know what happened.
Now time to commit to the bet. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can actually do that. If I can do that, yeah, I'll post the behind the scenes. I'll probably not be. Well, I'll probably be too busy to do that. But like, if I can pull it off, like, why the fuck not? I guess that will be such a hilarious video. Like, imagine, like, yep, just offhandedly, like, yeah, ask people if I can take off their Christmas tree for like $5. Yeah, I wonder if actually people are like offering that kind of service, like Christmas tree removal service.
I mean, that would be right. Like, I wouldn't see why they won't. I mean, there's even like Christmas tree recycling, kind of stuff. In the US, at least, I think. I can't remember. I think it was somewhere. Like somewhere had that, but I can't remember where I saw that. But yeah.
I mean, like even if I were to ask, like because we don't know where the seats are, right? Like I think like they should have some kind of like pine cones or something. I think it's a pine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I believe it's mostly a pine tree. Yes.
So if they don't have any pine cones, then it's not like you can grow another tree from it. But I suppose, like, if I were to ask, like, what else can I do with, like, those old Christmas tree? what if we barbecue with the Christmas tree?
What?
I mean, it still wood. Just chop it up.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. Like in the UK though, like the law is pretty strict on like on what do you call it, like gardening in general. So basically, by law, you need to protect everything grown in your garden. Well, most things anyway. Obviously, you can like, basically like you can cut them and stuff. Actually, no. Actually, I'm not too sure. But like, so in general, like, well, you can just do your usual gardening stuff. Cut your grass and anything like that. But in terms of trees, it's like a bit different. Like you can, I'm pretty sure you can't even cut their branches. Like if it disturbs the neighbors or something like that, or even if it disturbs your own house, you need to call the government for permission and advice on how to solve the issue instead of doing it yourself. Yeah. Like I had a brief look into that because I have an oak tree at home. Yeah, but it's something that I have to keep in mind. Like if it got too big, like I need to call the government and stuff like that. But yeah,
it will get too big. A fairy will be living inside of it, and it's going to grow its roots into your room, and then the fairy will be like, "I want to cuddle with you," and then it grew the branches to cuddle with you.
oh, mate.
Yeah, and then Ayumu married the tree. Classic English fairy tale, is it? In it.
What the fuck have you been looking at recently?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the train. Like, like because in winter you can't really close the windows inside the train. Like everything that is like coming out of people is just like being kept there. So it can get a little bit stuffy. And I just finished to like my German B2 exam. It was fucking disastrous.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I needed to write an email with a very dull pencil, and it did not feel good.
Why?
Cause like
write an email with very tall pencil. I know. I get it. Yeah, it's the typical exams here.
Yeah, they only allow you to. Yeah, well, I mean like they allow you to bring like a sharpener, but I lost my sharpener the day before, so I was like looking for it, and then like, okay, I lost my sharpener, but like there are like four stores in like around the main station. Like there should be one of them that sells stationery, right? Right. I was being too optimistic. So yeah, I did not get my sharpener on time. I even forgot to bring my eraser, so I have to. For some reason, the one stationery that I do have in my bag is a scissor. So my friend was offering like, "Yep, do you just want to cut this eraser?" I will probably not need it after this exam. I'll probably wouldn't need that much for this exam expressly. So like, if you want, you can just cut like a piece, and then like I can just use the rest. And then I was like, "Yep." She was offering like another friend first, and then like they were trying to like rip it apart with hand, and then like she just couldn't. So I was like, wait, I have a scissor in my bag, so I don't have a sharpener, but like I have a scissor. Like, actually, can I just ask like the examiner like whether this qualifies as a pencil sharpener?
No,
but
just do it the good old way.
Yeah, it's just. But like, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a good idea. So I just pray to God that like this default sharpener pencil will be enough for everything. And I was like, okay, like it didn't feel good, but like I wrote everything, so like that's fine. And then I thought that they said that okay, like those pencils are a gift from like the school, so like you can just bring it home. So I was like, okay, so like you guys just don't want to dispose of this by yourself, fine, I'm going to take it home. And then like I thought that my thing will be over because like the next day is the speaking exam. It's like you are required to like write. Well, you are not required, but you are allowed to write some notes, right? But like these notes are not going to be graded at all. So like, I thought, yeah, there shouldn't be any problems to write things with pen, right? And then like I came to the exam. They told us to put everything except for our passports and or pass, or like basically like anything that your ID card, everything except ID card and drinks you are not allowed to bring bring them to the exam room. Okay, fine. And then like, but like they should be like they should provide some ballpoints, right, or like pens, right? So like I thought so, and then like I guess like just by the magic of like our name, basically they ordered us by our last names. I was paired with my Japanese classmate because she is married to a European, so her last name is also L. So that's why we are paired together. So
okay.
But also because of that, our last name is like the last in our group, and I thought like the system will be like we will be brought into the room because like we need to prepare the notes on our own, right? So like I thought we are going to be all preparing at the same time, and then like the examiner will call us one by one, like pair by pair to do the actual like speaking exam.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, actually you got called, and then you do the pair by pair, and then you do the preparation, and then directly after that the speaking part. Like you don't have any gaps between that to kind of like discuss like what you are going to talk about, like at all. Like I guess that's kind of the point. Like I was like I was very nervous. I was like, because I thought like we will be able to bounce it off, especially because we practiced like twice the previous day.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, every time she said something, I was like, my brain just froze.
Bruh.
Oh my god, I can't do this. Like I think like I only did well in the presentation, because like that's basically you're just monologuing, right? Like you don't need to respond to your to the other person, but like also like on both of like the discussion part, like she started like like she was asked by the examiner to start the conversation. So I was like, maybe that's also my fault, because like I think like I prepared my train of thought with me starting the conversation, so like I can kind of like direct my train of thought based on like the some of the path that I already prepared in my mind. But like because she was asked to start the conversation, I have to prepare like this branch just like on the go. So that's why it feels very hard to be thinking of an answer. Because like, okay, so like this is what she wants to discuss about, and I need to answer with this, but then I have to kind of like expect like what answer is that, and I kind of like brought into her pace. So like that's also another thing. Yeah, that's really challenging, and we probably should have prepared more. Hopefully, hopefully that will be enough somehow. I hope like making the examiner laugh with my presentation will be enough. I mean, I only need 60. I don't need to edit to be perfect. I just need to pass.
Yeah. By the way, the word is examiner, not examiner.
Yeah. So
examiner.
Examiner. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Examiner. Yeah. Is it Latin? Does it come from Latin? Probably.
I mean, probably. I mean, doesn't matter. Just like it's more like that's the English way of pronouncing words anyway. Like basically the way you can think about it is that like with English, like they're in like a sentence, like the sounds usually always goes like lower. So like instead of going, for example, supermarket, you go supermarket. You get what I mean? So like you just kind of have to adjust the tones to like kind of match like with like how like the English speak basically. I mean, obviously, like British Americans are different, so like it depends on who you're speaking to. But at least in Britain, you know, like going down is the way. Is how I would say it. Yeah.
That's probably why I can communicate well with the German. Just just to what? Just the German way, and I want to go to the supermarket. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Obviously, it depends on your background as well. Like, like surprisingly for Chinese, it's like a lot of the times they're just speaking like a deeper tone, but then like the sounds are usually going up. It's like opposite to the British English is how I would say it. Like, or maybe just like my personal thing. Like someone pointed out, like my friend pointed out, like somehow when I'm speaking English, I usually go like a higher tone than when I'm speaking Cantonese. Yeah, interesting stuff, indeed.
Yeah, and I probably speak just moderately. Just because like in Indonesian, I'll speak like in a higher tone, and then like in Japanese is much lower. Well, actually, is that lower? Oh, then.
No, I wouldn't say so. No, really.
I don't have a lower tone. That's why I sound like a kid even though I'm 32.
I mean, to be fair, you still can't have a baby face anyway.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like we say that your kind have like what we call baby fat. So basically, you somehow like still like, how do I explain? It's like you have like some fat on your face, you know, that obviously makes you look round, but it's not necessarily because. I mean, to be fair, it's most likely because you ate a bit too much that you have fat on your face. But then like the way you looks like how a baby would look when they're being like fat and healthy.
True.
Yeah, like this is what we mean when we say that you have like a baby face or like you have baby fat.
I see.
At least in Chinese, that's how it works. But yeah,
I see. Which is a little bit hard to process, in which why we need to bring it from baby to ice bear, the northern bird LT.
I know. I'm not even gonna comment on that, but
yep, I guess so. I like just put it up here because it's pretty nostalgic.
Oh no. I mean, I'm not even gonna comment on your pun. That's what I meant.
It's I don't even attempt to pun. It's just a very bad segue.
Yeah, so we start with the northern beard then.
Yep, the northern beard. Yeah. And then like I put it here mostly because it's a very iconic card, of course. It's basically the Hitotsu of Battle Spirit Spray.
Yeah.
You can even think of other things that Kaiba even uses, but yeah, basically he's always there whenever Barone starts his match, basically.
I think what's really interesting is like, if you still remember, like, well, the last time I was in the recording, you know, I was talking about how, okay, yeah, they're probably not gonna give Barone something that can set the death top, right? And then literally the next day after we finished recording, they show Northern Beard.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I guess they are going that way. And then they show Strike Worm 10, 15. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, no, it's 15. Yeah. Which like I'm not sure if you show it yet. I can't remember. I don't know.
Not yet. We're going to see it later.
We're going to see it later. Okay, we'll just keep it there for now then. Yeah.
Exactly. Those are
yeah, it's crazy how they just decided. Yeah, you can just stack your deck top now. Like guaranteed gacha that is not even called gacha anymore.
Exactly. Not to mention that you get core for summoning it as well. So you're basically summoning it at one cost if you have a symbol.
Yeah. Right, didn't even notice that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy, mate.
I know. And then you can still do the anime thing of like blocking with it to gain another core. Yay.
Blocking? in my battle spirits, nah,
Ooh.
man.
Exactly. And because it's open, you can also add stuff like Artemis Shield as well. So like, oh, even more profit. Yay.
So it's open one and then put one to the.
No. You open two and then you replace one of the. Oh no, you can even replace any of the astral divine. Well, it's an astral deity that is open by this effect with the card in your hand, and then the rest.
So this is more like the cards open has to be astral deity, but whatever you pull it back to the deck can be anything.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's it's you know what it's even crazier is that like how like so like it says it 1枚ずつをデッキの上か下に戻す which means like you're basically returning the card one by one with each individual card a choice of going to the top or bottom. So it's not all to bottom or all to top. It's like you can choose each one of them. It's like Steel Demon God. It's like which makes it even crazier. It's like damn, like the power creep, man. It's actually insane.
Exactly. And that is like this is our only replacing, right? So the power creep is even more visible in Morgesaurus. Because this is basically like the search effect. So you open, if you have a Bashin done, open the top 3 card of your deck, look for an Astral Deity card and a Brave card, and then the rest can go one by one to the top or bottom of your deck. Yay!
Yeah. I think it was crazy is that like there are a lot of crazy things. It's just summon effect. It's like very subtle, but then like the more you look at it, the more it's like what the fuck is going on. It's just like I mean, first of all, it's 3 months too. With 2 red the reduction. Like usually how is it? It's like back in the days, it's usually like 1 god reduction or something like that.
Yeah.
Like most of the early Gothic curses is like 1 of the colors and then 1 god reduction. And like basically it's like a minor thing, but obviously they try to avoid you from like abusing it in like other decks outside of like the specific deck types. And then like also like makes it a bit tougher for you to like actually use the God Seeker card if you don't have like the Grand Walker. So it's kind of like punishing you or make it very conditional that like, okay, we really need to play this with the Grand Walker. And then like it also encourages you to actively look for the Grand Walker because or else you'll be missing the God reduction. But in this case, obviously that part is removed because like your Grand Walker is your contract card, which means it's gonna be there anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like it's still pretty crazy that like it's just like 2 red reductions because what it means is that if say like people play like the field magic, where they wipe your Grand Walker symbols and everything like that, like you can obviously just rely on the other cards for like maximum reduction. Yeah. So like it used to be a limitations and then now they just kind of remove that. And then like another thing, so like onto the summon effect, first thing they changes on summon all attack.
Yep.
Which is like already pretty crazy. Like obviously obviously it's like once per turn same name, but like what it still means is that it's basically telling your opponents to destroy as soon as possible, or else it's just gonna give you more value. So like imagine if they can't destroy it, you literally basically pay 1 cost to summon this card out, and like how many cards you can add. Like it says 2 here, but then obviously again like Artemis Shield, you're probably gonna have cards where it's like when you refill it, add it to hand and stuff like that. So like it's paying 1 cost to potentially add 3. And then if you can't add everything, you can stack your top or bottom. And you can do it again if it's not removed.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then like the third crazy thing is how like basically everything is optional there. So like obviously the refill is optional. Well, that's typical. Like because like that. Well, I mean they've been doing that for a long time, especially with how many on summon bursts they have recently. it's like they basically change most of the summon effects to being optional so that you don't have to activate it if you don't want to. But like the power creep part is how even after you open it, you can choose not to add anything to hand, which is like crazy to think about. So like you can literally, because like obviously it says like Sensei wo motsu card ichimai made to brave card ichimai made wo kaeru. So like basically what it's saying is that you can add up to 1, which means can be 0, up to 1 astral deity card, and up to 1 brave. So you can add 0 if you choose not to, and you just want to stack the deck with this card. You know what? Go ahead. You don't have to add anything. And you know, it's like okay, you don't have to check with their volcano or like anything like that. You know, they don't have to draw with their like over high priestess or something like that. And it's like, yeah, it's pretty dumb. Not gonna lie.
Exactly. I just realized that myself, and then I was like, oh yeah, the implication is like pretty big right now. Damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and obviously I forgot to mention is that as you said, you know, it's the same as Northern Beard where you can return in the cost of the deck 1 by 1. So you can stack both the top and the bottom however you want. Right? It's like okay then. I see the power grip there.
Exactly. Very, very pronounced. Just like the morning star that is heading to our face right now. Speaking of the morning star that went straight to our face, this is basically from the booster that has been released last week, the BS74. But yeah, they do have a surprise because they do mention that they will be including the secret version of some Nexuses. That is
but the thing is like they barely mention it. It's like until they actually reveal the arts, like we were like, oh yeah, that's the thing.
They did say that at some point, and then like it's going to be a Nexus that is commonly used, and then like the first two is like Huracan's Temple, Nexus Temple. Okay, so those two made sense, and then I was like, yeah, what, like because like lately, right, like what Nexus do we use in yellow decks, right? Mostly just the Grand Walker Nexus. At most, if you play Isis or like some specific deck, maybe Crown the Starlit Sky or maybe the Sunflower Castle Gates, or like the Meter's Temple. I suppose like if you can afford if you want to play it a little bit slower, like there's this options, right? So let's like which one of them is going to be there? And then wait. I don't know the wrong order. So like we will see. Like but Morgan's Nexus will be my god.
Just find that one. Just find that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I would like from the Brigade one I was like already like wait. Like I was expecting like Frozen Volcano or something. Not that I complained, but like this Nexus is very beautiful.
I mean they just say the temple cards, I think.
Yeah, I guess. Did they?
Probably, yeah.
Because like I only remember that they say commonly used Nexus, right? I mean, like I guess, like the Brigade Temples.
May, like I literally can't remember May. It's like it's been so long, as I said, we forgot like that exists until that they show us that. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's like,
I remember it's actually in the product information. Like and then because of this, right? Like I guess like this one, like the Brigade one, very beautiful by the way. It's still pretty much like I guess like if you play Brigade then you're going to use it.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's like a free offering to that, mate.
But like, what is this? Why? Who? Literally, who asked?
No, actually, some of my friends who play Morrigan said that sometimes they do use it. It's like a 2-off in some lists, like depending on how you want to play it. So it's not like complete useless. Now some people are actually playing it, so.
I mean, it's funny.
I mean, everyone loves Morrigan. You know, the muscle brain girl, basically.
I guess so. I mean, like it's not like I don't want this, especially since The Indonesian qualifiers are finally done, and I can get the champion version of Morrigan.
Yeah, just suffer.
Yeah, because you can get it in Wave 3 qualifier and Battle of Revengers. The Wave 3 qualifier was won by my friend who is a collector, so there's no way he's going to let it go. The Battle of Revengers, we don't talk about that.
Okay then.
Yep. So yeah. But we will talk about Sun Dragon, Stick Apple Dragon XP. So Strike Sickworm will be there later. Yeah. So this card once per turn, same name. If you summon a Brave, it can be returned to your hand. When the spirit attacks, of course it's a Stick Apple Dragon, so you do target attack one spirit or ultimate. After that, once per turn, you draw 2 cards. Pretty nice for an extender, for a 6 cost extender. And then level 2-3 during your attack step. The target attack or destruction effect of your Apollo spirits cannot be prevented by opponent spirit or ultimate.
No. Oh my god. So your target attack or destruction effects of your Apollo spirits, if they target opposing spirits or ultimates, it cannot be prevented by opposing effects.
Okay,
yeah. Learn your Japanese.
No, it's the problem with my English.
But you call it extender, but then I mean I suppose kind of is, but like at the same time you gotta remember that basically with Basindan, if you use literally, because like if you use his contrast skill, you're summoning this at 1 cost on turn 1.
So basically it's not even an extender, it's your starter.
Yeah, literally.
God damn it.
Yeah, so and then like what is it? Once button distracting your card when someone brave goes back to hand. Yeah, so you can literally recycle it as well. So like this is literally your engine. Basically.
Yeah, sure. That's a scary thought to have. The more you say it, the worse that it gets inside my head. Like what the. So like, especially as a starter, right? Like your opponent plays a spirit on turn 1 because they don't. They were like, yeah. I mean, like if you draw it, kind of thing. And you draw it. You actually draw it. You summon it with Tun's contract skill. You attack with it, target attack. You remove their starter, and then you get to draw 2 as well.
Yeah, it's almost like it's punishing a lot like the contrast spirit decks. Which is like on one point it makes sense, because on one hand it makes sense because I suppose they kind of have to power creep against like counter the previous deck so that people will buy the new cards, but then like at the same time it's just like disgusting me.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so basically like usually like you have like a 6 cost, it's going to be breaking. Nah.
I think what's even more disgusting is that like obviously most of the, even for like most contract groundworker deck, like they will have like a seeker or two to like do something like at the beginning, right? And like this card is also punishing them. Like okay, this is like if you summon a spirit early, I'm just gonna clear it anyway, and I get to draw 2.
Exactly. And at full reduction, even if you don't have a blue symbol, it's still a 2 cost to remove 1 and draw 2 as well.
Yeah. And then like it's like honestly, like the more I think about it, it's actually pretty clever because like what it means is that it counters how to say it counters most of like the contrast spirits and like kind of the older Grandmaker decks. But then it doesn't really affect the Grandmaker decks that's also plays with Rebirth. So like for example, Premier, you got Riser. So it's like you can just like, oh yeah, target Lysa. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna flip, bounce it to hand, and then like I get to like search for more ice princesses as well. Izanagi is like arguable because like right now they don't really play the cost free rebirth cards. But then like even then like they kind of want the trash anyway, so it's not that bad for them. And then but like the other two major ones, the major one that I'm thinking about is actually Yamato Takeru. Because like he plays both, like he plays quite a lot of like the cost free rebirth cards. So like it means that if you target attack it, it's like kind of like fine, yeah, my symbol's still here. And I get to add a counter, which is what I want as well, So like yeah, it's a very interesting dynamic. And then like a lot of people also say now that like and obviously as we explore it further, like you'll realize like Yamato Takeru, like as I mentioned it like last time, it's a very specifically well designed deck, like for this specific meta, because it's literally the only thing the only thing right now that's like holding down the meta, and it's still gonna be like the anti-meta deck for the next meta when BSC 50 comes out. Simply for the fact that it deals with your trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
So it's like it's defensive and it messes with your trash. It's like, now that I think about it, it's kind of like a perfect combination there. Just because with like obviously with like the Grand Walker era, you even outside of purple, a lot of the decks still kind of want to messes with the trash because obviously they need to take some cost back to hand. They need to do something from the trash, or else like there's no point building the cost in the trash just for the core charge and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I can see that design thoughts. I mean, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but here we are. But yeah,
exactly.
But yeah, Apollo Dragon is like such a crack card, mate. Like everyone's like I mean I get it when people like when it's first released with Field, people are saying it's like it looks a bit underwhelming, but then like when you think that it can come out like on like your literal turn one, like maybe it's not that underwhelming, and like consider the fact like it can just goes back to hand as well, if you summon them brave and stuff like that. Just like so like yeah, but there's definitely still some use in there, and I would say yeah, it's really worth being like in the X-rare spot. It's just that like it's not like a finisher as people might expect it to be. As you said, it's more like an extender, but like but that's fine. If you think of it from like an extender feel, similar to like Blazing Soul Dragon, which I talked about, it's like yeah, it's just like a very decent card. Yeah.
Exactly. Especially because it's also not its final form, right? So
like, yeah, it's literally the first form. Yeah.
Yeah, well deserved. First form indeed. So yeah, I mean like, I can look at the Brigade, this Brigade temple like all day. My friend got it. Like maybe once I get my next month's salary, I'll ask him again. Okay, let's if I don't click on next, we're going to be here all day.
Bruh.
Yeah, the Morgan one, yeah, still need to look for where I can buy it. I just realized that now they have updated the website, and then the promotional sentence for the full Art Nexus campaign, basically, this set includes Nexus cards that go well with the text you can build with this set.
That's so fake, but I guess that's how Bandai works. Yes.
I know, right? Like, okay, like like in that case, like only Morrigan made sense.
Yeah.
God damn it, the Bandai. Because like the other ones are like loose, like Rahorakti, Hurricane. So it's like cards that go well with text you can build with this set. Bandai. Get a pro breeder or something. Like, what the fuck? This needs to stop. This is an epidemic. You guys can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah.
It is indeed the plague of our time. But yeah, did you know that Toa actually got her to stop at one point?
What?
Like, so in one of the flavor texts, so basically like Morrigan was like fighting someone and Toa just told her to stop, and then like she was like, yeah, fine. Fine, I'll stop for now.
Oh, she's like a puppy.
A very aggressive puppy.
Very aggressive puppy in the
Don't forget that this woman is trying to overthrow her own government.
That's fair.
Okay, and then a little bit of a side note, the producer letter, as usual, with Nashimoto's producer letter, most of them are just like kind of like a summary of like what we already know. The only new thing that is kind of interesting is about the anime. Kind of, there's this one sentence that sends shivers down my spine actually, because like. Okay, like we are going to start like standard from next year. The anime will be airing around the time where standard will be starting as well. Like you won't naturally expect like the anime will be revolving around standards, right?
Mm.
And then like okay, and then they say that okay, Eternal will be getting like 2 main sets every year. Like I mean, like it's like Yu-Gi-Oh. Currently, like the anime is all about Rush Duel, but like the main sets still are still coming. So like it can just go like it can go like independently. Like it's not a problem. Like we can get like a main set with a different lore with the standard, and they can just go together, without the Eternal being like necessarily promoted like actively in the anime, because like we still have like it's for established players anyway. So you can kind of like use channels that are for established player like the Extreme Game, or just like maybe like work with like the YouTubers that are already big anyway. Like anyway, but yeah, the word that shivers down my spine in the producer letter is that the anime will feature both standard and eternal format inside the anime. So kind of like okay, so it's kind of like also like the thing that they kind of wanted to promote, which is like you will start from standard and then like you will build up from there. You get used to the game, and then you will eventually kind of like move to eternal as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I just don't know how well they're gonna handle that. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But to be fair, you know what? Like the other problem is also that like we don't really know how long the anime is going to be.
Exactly.
Like if it's anything less than 50, just oh my god, this is not gonna be fun.
I know. Nice TV, so it's at least 12, but like God, if it's like less than 24, then it's going to be a disaster. Well, not disaster, but like it's going to be like it will feel very rushed, I think.
No. It's not even feel very rushed at this point. It's just like no content.
Exactly. It's just
literally.
Yeah, it's just
like,
battle.
What do you even want to talk about? Like that's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Just TikTok the anime in it. It's like ooh, flashy graphics every episode.
Yeah. And like honestly, that's kind of what I fear. Like hopefully they give like at least 50 episodes. Because like let's be honest, like card game anime needs that. They cannot be anything shorter than 50, I would say. Like I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned this on the podcast or was it somewhere else. But like basically I said that like with card games anime, you know, if they have 50 episodes, it means they only have 25 episodes of content. Because like every episode, half of it's just gonna be battles. So the actual plot line is only around 25 episodes.
Exactly. And we know what happened to Wicross. Well, actually,
yeah.
Well, I read like Wicross is not really happy on the game.
Fine. Yeah. Wicross is fine, and like honestly, like I think I talked about this like a long time ago, but I actually really like how Wicross presented, you know, their game. You know, it's like basically the way they do it. So like, for most card game anime, what they really try to do, like especially since I think it's targeted at children. So like they want to show them directly that, okay, yeah, look at how fun this card game is, look at how cool it is. But like with Cross inherently, like at the beginning, like I would assume that like they already targeting to adults or at least like teenagers who has like a certain level of literacy, right? So it's like, so then like what they do instead is that they make you attracted, feeling related to the characters, and then that what makes you want to basically play a deck with them, or like play a deck related to them, something like that. And I actually really like that approach, because like what it means that you can like just completely focus on the plot line, and it also just like makes the story like way better. Like granted, like season 3 was like arguably just like but then like season 1 and 2, I actually really enjoy both seasons. Like to be fair, I enjoy all of them in general. I actually haven't finished the Diva format yet, because they just went back the generic routes, I think. When I look at like the first 2 episodes, like this doesn't feel like the normal with Cross. I don't really want to watch it now, kind of thing. Where's my depressing girls with like existential crisis?
Oh no. Yeah, I think like Wicross also benefits from like being a new IP. I think like if you're established kind of like Vanguard, where they kind of like they're trying to kind of like push the limit to kind of like they're kind of like trying to push the limit on how much they can get away with not like adding any battles into the anime. Because like
really,
yeah, because like if you like watch it from the beginning, like the fight is going to be like kind of like the usual card game formula, right? Like it's going to be like 50% of the episode or something. And then like as you enter like the Vanguard G, you start to see that okay, so like at the first few episodes, they kind of like do it only on, they kind of like just highlight like the finishing turns, kind of just kind of like a thing to emphasize the plot, kind of like okay, so like here's the chosen one, and I'm like okay, so this is also like the kind of like we kind of wanted to show like the potential of that people can reach with Stride kind of thing, kind of like just as a poetic engine, right? And less into like actual like gameplay, like to show the gameplay. And then like okay, like people wanted to see more fights, so they bring back the fight. And then like the next seasons for Vanguard G, like the animation get even simpler and simpler and simpler. And it's like at that point, like Battle Spirit Shonen Toppa Bashin has like way better animation than the last season of Vanguard G.
Lama.
Yeah, so like I mean like I started Vanguard. One of the reasons is Draconic Overlord. I see like a red and black dragon. I can't not sim for it. So it's a fucking cool thing. I basically, as a Vanguard player, I started with it. I grew up with it. Even though I ended up choosing like other decks instead of Kagero, I still like collect like the Draconic Overlord cards, because yeah, it's something that is dear to my heart. I collected everything except for like the last 2 Draconic Overlord, not only because they are meta at that time, so it's a little bit pricier, but also like in the anime they very much butcher it to the ground, to the absolute fucking Mariana Trench.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. I'll send you the clip later, but it's fucking horrible. Like it's an insult to the whole history of Draconic Overlord. Like what the fuck, Bushiro. Yeah, but actually, like also like, and then like, okay, so that's treacherous, and then like, okay, so like Vanguard ended, so they started the new anime, which is also a little bit more action paced. So kind of like the fight is kind of like just an excuse to kind of like show some fight scenes. They have like a more kind of like wanted to adapt the manga, which is more story heavy. And I don't know whether that's actually successful or not, because after that they kind of like, okay, so we ran out of the story from the manga, so like what do we do? They make a prequel that tells the story of like the lame card shop manager who turns out to be very cool, and he was like kind of like central to the plot because it kind of connects Vanguard and Vanguard Chi. So yeah, so that was kind of okay, and then they ran out of stuff for Vanguard V. So they started new Vanguard T, which they wanted to do even more story heavy thing. They worked with Clamp. They made the characters very very feminine, which is okay. It's okay, which is fine. It's 2020. It's 2020 something, so like it's fine, right? It's the modern age. Like my thinking is old, so that shouldn't stop them from like trying something new. But also they kind of like went back to one of the era where they kind of just use the fight kind of like just as like a plot engine, and they don't really show. They kind of just show like the highlights of the action scenes, and not necessarily like what is happening in the game. It's just okay, like I'm getting spirited, so I throw my card. Right, this card, and then this card attacks your Vanguard, and then now it loses.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that because I've watched for like the first 2 episodes. Like, I mean, to be fair, like at the end, what makes me kind of like vaguely interested in Vanguard is more like the opening songs, really. I mean, okay, I admit, like some of the character designs are pretty good as well. It kind of makes me want to watch it. I mean, I'm actually still thinking about trying to get back into it, like the anime.
Yeah.
Not read the game itself. Like I had enough of Overtrigger.
But yeah, I was like, that's also like the thing, right? Like because like Vanguard has established itself as kind of like a generic card game anime. Like now that it's kind of like okay, so like now you're trying to reduce the fight. Like we are not happy about that. Like lots of people complain, and then they kind of like, okay, we'll include as much as we can. Fine. And then now that's also why in Vanguard anime you kind of have more fights in the anime because like the fans cried and they listen for once.
It's like I don't know, man. It's like it just also felt really kind of edgy to me. Like maybe because I'm just like way past that age, but like I still remember I think it was in like episode 1 or 2, and there's like this guy's like, I'm going to win because I have my partner with me, and somehow like he pulled his Vanguard from like the shadows or something like that. It's like, mate, are you fucking delusional or something like that? It's like it's really funny.
Oh my god. I mean, like they always do that. Like they always change the rule for the sake of the plot. Like you know, back then in Vanguard, like the season 2 of Vanguard, when Archie fought the Hong Kong guy. Like his Vanguard's ability is to check the top of your card and then call it to your rear guard circle.
Yeah, it's like what to call it? What's it like Golden Paladin or something like that?
Yeah, it's called Paladin. It's a Blonde Ezel. The card name is Blonde Ezel.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and then that's the one episode where okay, so like they kind of wanted to kind of like give you the climax of like Aichi almost getting overwhelmed by the void, and then like he was about to go down, but like Blaster Plate, his partner, kind of like went back to save him from like the seal, like even though he can only come in spirit. And then like his spirit protected Aichi from the void, and then like he uses Blonde Ezel to call Blaster Plate, but like they can't just like change his top deck into Blaster Plate and then like call it to the rear guard circle. No, they can't just do that. They have to make the top 4 cards of his deck float, and then like the 4th card shines, and then like it becomes Blaster Plate. Like, mate, that's not how the card works. But they played the opening while they do that, so that still kind of works. But like, what the fuck, mate?
Oh well, it do be like that.
Yeah, they do make a Chinese guy actually cool, so like I wouldn't complain. They do make a Chinese guy using a dragon that is basically an eel with arms. Looks cool. Like why the fuck not?
Yeah, like I mean, I suppose like I can see the appeal in like basically making like the cards kind of like semi-sentinel as well, because I suppose it's kind of cool when you can imagine like your cards fighting you side by side. I mean, that's how battle spirits work as well in terms of the anime. So it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. If people like it, then it's like whatever. Like maybe it's about the what's the word? Exposition, like of like how Vanguard does it that I don't like. But then like right now I can't really pinpoint what I actually don't like about it. But I don't know. It's been a while since it's been a while since I last watched Vanguard. So
you'll figure it out. But I feel like, I mean, like if again, like if I guess like the point is more into like if like Battle Spirits wanted to go into more story heavy route now, I think it's going to be, well, I don't know. I mean, like in the end, like the anime is to attract new people, right? Like fuck all with like what the existing player thinks about it. Like if they like enough people enjoy it, that's fine. But like the point is like we needed more new people into the game, so like they might have to try something new. But it's just that we as established player, like established fans of the game, we might be more used to the half battle, half story kind of like format, which might not work in like today's day and age. So they might have to change things, and we might not like it. But again, we need to remember that the point is to get new people into the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully they will do like whatever is needed to do that.
I mean, hey, if I could grind through Double Drive, like this shouldn't be any worse, right?
Exactly. I will be willing to grind through Double Drive as long as I can get the footage. Don't know why.
I mean, what's even funnier is that I just grind through it, but like by like half of them watching Raw, and then like half of them just reading like summaries on the internet because I can't fucking find the episodes.
Exactly right. Like I don't know why, like, but like from 26 to like 48 or something, like they are just not there. Like nobody's like uploading them. Like what the fuck?
But like, yeah, at that point, everyone just gave up. It was like, oh my god, what is this crap? Like,
but like suddenly, like 49 to 51, it exists.
Although, I mean, it's the ending. I suppose it's a bit more hype than like the usual episodes. But like, even then, it's just like, oh my god, it's the way how they ended it. Do you remember how they ended?
Yeah, with the light demon god. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I know what which part do you with like. Okay, I can. If I block it, they just have like one attack. If I use this card and block it, they are going to be done because they have like 0 cards in their deck, and then the actual owner of the body is like, no, I will not do that. Flash, I'm going to use flash effect. Activate plus 3. Discard plus 3000 BP. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
This is power of friendship.
Power of friendship, my fucking ass. There's gotta be like some other way to do this. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was pretty awkward.
Yeah. Like Yoko is playing fucking green. Like give him some spotlight. Let him play some leaf jammer or some shit. Like there's Air Eraser is literally released in that era. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, where's actually he couldn't use Super Wind because there was Light Demon God. Like, oh my god. Actually no, he still could have. I don't know, mate. I don't know. If
they didn't merge and then like somehow like Shunta just use a magic to draw 2 and then they have like excessive and excessive formula, like ooh, this is still a combination. This is really hot. Like they are winning with Shunta's spirit and Yoko's Imagine Brave, right? And then like no.
Literally, actually, that would have been really cool, but no, they have to show all 12 God Kings for whatever fucking reason when they didn't even do that. When they didn't even do that in Brave. No, it was not hype because they were literally on the screen like that's it. It's like cool, you just have more background characters.
Yeah, but they are like uniting the power of like the 12 God Kings to defeat like the enemy, which doesn't even battle them because like if they don't have anything happening except for like very big BP and then like very big symbols.
Like the only thing that's actually hype was how they reveal Athens in that episode, but like that's about it.
Exactly. And then like even the Advan is like using the soul core. It's like I was like, Wait, they use soul drive. Like, how the fuck do they still have? Oh, he started with 2 soul core. Like, what the fuck, mate?
Wait, he?
Yeah, that's why he was because like he was like fighting 2 guys at the same time. He has like apparently like he has 2 soul cores. That's why he used soul drive, and then he still has another soul core to crush for the admin.
Remember that part, mate. Oh god. Oh wow.
Oh my god.
That's weird.
Imagine playing Battlesplat with 2 soul cores. Like playing against Reka would be unplayable, man.
Playing with 2 soul cores. Ometeroto would be really happy about that.
Why fucking god?
You know what? The time of fish.
Exactly. It's indeed the time of the fish. Like the other day, like my friend was testing his Ometeroto, and then like I had like he was like testing his Mitra, and then like my hand was like way too good. So like I started with Kirings and he cannot kill it. So like for 3 turns, I was like my hand stays at 5. and then like second match, of course like I have to pay for the luck that I got in the first match. And then I started with a very shiny hand. I will send it to you later. I'm still charging my phone, so I cannot get it. Like, oh, wait, no, I think I still have like the picture sent to someone else. Wait. You know, my hand was very shiny, but not in a good way. Oh my fucking god! So this was my hand.
What?
Yeah, I shared my screen, right?
No, I know. It's like, what?
Yeah, what? It's a very shiny hand. I have lots of gems in my hand. Yeah, that was very painful. So I just like basically deployed Morgan, deployed the Grandstone, and I literally like every time I drew something, it's something that I cannot play for a turn. I ended my turn, and then he just summoned Mudo because why the fuck not? Yeah, that was rough indeed. That was very rough. Yeah, and then of course because of that, from there we went to one of the roughest brave to fight against because of cannon arms coming back, and then now if you summon Tayo Shinryu, so it's just basically the Rising Apple Dragon, it can return to your hand as well.
You know what's even funnier? So basically the on attack effect is discard 2 cards from the opposing deck top. Also, if this bit is like the Sun Deity Dragon, basically Rising Apollo, during this battle, the opponent cannot use cards from hand, removes from all the trash, which that shares the same color as the discarded cards. And what's really funny is like obviously you remember how like the ban is just came into effect. Like what I think it was literally this week. Yeah, it was this week. And then and it was really funny. Like people saying it's okay. Like there's still hope on Hephaestus because I'm pretty sure we will get Cannon Arms LT. And then this came out and everyone just laughed at Hef.
Yay! Oh no! No!
What do you mean so limited to Rising Apollo Dragon? Okay then.
No, Hephaestus is still dead. He's already dead. Stop stomping on him. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think what's even crazier with this card is so like it's using a very specific wording here. So Zakayanai. So it's which is different to Shio Dekinai. And obviously also different to Haki Dekinai. So basically what it means, if you see the phrase Zukayanai, it includes both Haki Dekinai and also Shio Dekinai.
So you cannot even force activate stuff with us.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And yes. So, and also because like they have to use this wording is because it's also including the trash. So basically, anything that's activating from the hand or the remove zone would be considered as shio. So that includes, for example, discarding Diamond War Revival because you want to minus the 1 damage from the effect. That's still shio because you're activating it from hand. Activating high speed from hand, that's shio. Using Axel from hand, that's shio. And then like it's the same with the remove zone, whatever you're activating from there is still considered shio. But because but with the trash, like everything is considered haki, activate. Which is something I briefly explained before because like there were a lot of people pretty confused with the interaction between Blizzard War LT and Grand Warden Revival. So because Blizzard War LT, you're technically activating it from the trash, with the core recycling effect. But then the difference with it is that after you activate the effect from trash, due to the wording it uses, it literally tells you to immediately use the flash effect. So with Grand Warden Revival, you cannot negate the core recycling effect, but you can negate the flash effect after they recycle the cores. Yeah. and because Grand Warden allowed Blizzard War LT to activate the core recycling effect, it means you still consumed the once per game limitation. Even though the card stays in the trash, because obviously the banishing effect is from the flash effect.
My brain froze.
But yeah, so like this card is pretty goddamn dumb.
Yeah. And not to mention, even though it's limited, you can just retain whenever Rising Apple Dragon is returned anyway. So like,
yeah, so you basically only play like 1 to 2 copies of this. Like depending on how the deck is being structured later on, because obviously we don't have every card yet. You can potentially just play 1 copy of this. And then basically self-mill quite a lot until you get Rising Apollo Dragon and you're ready to end the game. And let's just like take everything back from trash and stuff like that. I mean, to be fair, you'll probably play 2 copies because obviously Takeru exists. And so like sometimes you want to draw into the hand instead of just like leaving it in the trash.
Yeah. I guess it is indeed the time to be playing 3 Gardenia Field on main.
Hey, what?
Gardenia Field.
Oh, yeah.
Gardenia Field. Oh my goodness. And speaking of like brave goodness, we have a revival version of Bashin done. Which charges from all LT, of course. As with all the new SLDT Grand Walker Nexus. The crazy part though is it is a non-duplicating effect. It's a non-repeatable effect, or whatever you want to use it. I am, my brain's already too fried to think in English.
Yeah.
But basically, it changes the reduction symbol of all the 40 brave card in your hand to red. So like, for example, Cannon Arms here, he has 1 blue reduction. That doesn't matter. It's red now.
Yeah.
So yeah. On top of that, when that brave is summoned, so like the devoted brave is summoned, you get to draw 1 card as well. It's an optional draw even. Like yeah. Definitely not going to be abused.
Optional. Yeah, no. So like basically what's even so yeah, so like the grand skill is kind of like irrelevant here.
Yeah.
7k or less is not a lot. But like I suppose like the Nexus destruction is more important here. But like some people are basically saying that like you play 2 copies of the revival and 1 copy of the original because the original can deal life burn at the end with your brave spirit attacks, and it's not stackable as well. So like it's kind of like the perfect ratio here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just scary thought to have.
Yeah.
And this time Barone actually is as cracked in a way. So the current belt once per turn, when your white spirit is leaving the field because of the opponent, you can send 2 cards from this nexus to your Barone Granoker nexus or your reserve in any amount you want. So I guess you can also send 1 to another Grandwalker and 1 to your reserve, right?
Colonus no call.
Hinayoni or Kiru.
Okay, yeah.
Once you do so, you can put an astral deity, a white astral deity card from your trash to the top of your deck.
So literally charges your contract Ballone. And then like gets you to roll the card that just get destroyed.
Exactly. Yay! Return the Yggdrasil because why the fuck not? Yeah. And there's just
I literally just mentioned how like basically literally every color just have like recycling now. It's just like oh well, here we are.
Still not, yeah. I mean like Indian like Well Spirits is now that game where every color has anything, but like each color still has something that to pattern other colors, right? It's a unique position now because the game's so old.
I mean, there's a reason why they have to do standard now, but
exactly. I mean, like also like why Yu-Gi-Oh has to do Rush Duel. Like you can play any type, and any type will have like their sort of engine. But you will see like Dinosaur has something that the Fire type cannot do. Fire type has something that Dragon cannot do, kind of thing. It's always a nice balance to be struck there. 1 Dragon Mates though. Why can't we have Dragon Mates in Battle Spirits? But we do have Fire Paradise LT, and yeah, probably this could have been how they handled the Shining Galaxy LT, to be fair. Just make it into another Nexus that can be added to the hand when discarded by a specific Granoker Nexus. And yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, but you don't get it. If they do that with the Shining Galaxy out here, so this effect would not be special anymore.
Fuck being special, man. It's a generic Nexus. Probably they kind of wanted to go into that direction for the Powercreep, but like now they know that that's a direction they cannot go to. Yeah. Fire Paradise still quite practical. adding a reduction to all brief. And done with the
adding a red reduction to all race.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it means cannon arms is no cost now.
Exactly. It's become scarier and scarier as we go.
Literally.
Yeah. They call it Fire Paradise. It's more like a Fire Hell LT.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least we are now in the Star Slayer Dragon Darkroom Nova XV, which for once it's not as broken, I guess, but like it's still very strong though.
It's still really broken, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Indeed, because I forgot that we have like, because like the flash effect summoning condition is like once per turn, discarding your trash. If you have a red or purple worm, you can pay 1 cost to summon it. And then I thought like, but like worm is mostly like at least like cost 4, right? It's like I feel like it's a it's a nice effect to have. And you're supposed to play this with Sickworm, and then someone mentioned on Twitter like, yeah, so basically if you have if with your core charge you discard this and Mistworm, you can just discard 2 cards in your hand and then summon both of them for free. Well, for an extra 1 cost, but they're still.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can just discard it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you basically get a removal that gives you 2 corpus, prevents your opponent from braving, and also double symbol spirit on your turn too. Your first turn going second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to sacrifice the Mistworm, of course, but they're still.
Yeah, I mean that's like an easy cost to sacrifice, mate.
Exactly. And then you will end your turn with 3 cores as well, so that's a scary thought to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because like, of course, like, you send 2 cards from your ULMI, and then send 2 cards from the opposing field to the trash. Yeah, that's still fucking cracked. If you do so during this turn, 2 of your worm with different colors can attack together, and your opponent can only block 1 of them. So like, not only it's ripping apart like lots of things, it also rip apart the green effect from Ares. Because why the fuck not? Oh my god. Yeah. This one is very, very nice. Now that I have a Superstar deck, I am very excited to play the Nova XP.
Do you really want to update that though?
Oh, I mean, I will like might as well. Like, it's I think like the only thing that I'm missing is Grand Strategy to Nova. So like, might as well, I guess.
I think at this point you don't even need Grand City to Nova.
Yeah, that's why. Like this guy like basically like replace everything. I just need Mistworm and then like we are done. Yeah, I mean like aside from that, because like I think also like the only thing that I need to buy is like basically Mai and Darkroom Nova. Don't think we have any other new cards for now. Yeah. Do we have any other? I mean like we have like Black Worm. Like because I bought my friend's deck and I haven't even changed the list from when I first got it from him. Guess we have Black Worm as well. We have lots of worm now, so like lots of options to be summoning the Nova XB. Hey, excited.
Yeah, which is why this card is still crap, mate.
Exactly. Damn, this actually like this Star Slayer Dragon Extravaganza as usual. Yeah, can't wait to be bit downing my opponent with this. Cause like is Mai a cost 2 or is Mai a cost 3? Cause if Mai is a cost 2, that's even.
I'm pretty sure the contract is cost 2.
Oh my god. So basically, even if you go first, going second, you have 5 cores. You pay 2 for Mai, you core charge discard and Mistworm, discard 2, summon Mistworm, and then you pay 1, so you have 2 cores left. You summon Nova XV, and then hopefully by then, because by then you will have 1 core from discard, at least 1 core from discarding Nova, and then like 1 core from summoning Nova. So you can release 2, and then now you have 4 cores and 4 symbols on your field. Can you? And of course, it's an astral dragon with a worm name. You can just attack and then advent Supernova on top of it. Yippee!
No, I think what's even broken is that like basically what you can do is you can go from an empty field to going back to 5 lives on the opposing turn.
Yep.
Because obviously with an empty field, opponent attacks, there's flash, summon Mistworm, flash, summon Darkworm Nova, flash, advent onto Darkworm Nova, heal to 5. You think you can finish the game? Psych!
Psych. No more finishing the game for you. God damn. Yeah, it's getting even worse by the minute. What the fuck?
Yeah, like I feel like Superstar's gonna be back on top. And literally, again, what's the only thing holding it down? Yamato Takeru.
Yay!
What an amazing deck.
Exactly. We just have to discard more then. 3 Mai, 3 Violet Mai masuk ke side 3 Kisunatan. We have 9 cards to discard our own deck. What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Yep. And then that's actually like the last card for the day. The card that you have been waiting for, the Moonlight's Dragon Strike Silkworm XV. Yeah, the once per turn flash effect, once per the same name. By showing this card in your hand to your opponent, you can put it as the top card of your deck. Level 1, 2, 3, as usual. This spirit, this spirit in exhaust in refresh position is unaffected by opposing spirit and excess effects. Additionally, when opposing spirit or ultimate exhausts, refresh one of your astral deity spirit. When the spirit attack or block, retain one opposing spirit or ultimate with cost that is same or lower with the spirit to the opposing hand. If you do so, once per turn, the spirit refreshes.
Can refresh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's like, again, it's like, I was like, yeah, Bandai's not gonna give you something to stack top, right? And then Bank like, psych, you flop!
Yay! Just give it outright on the card itself. Now you can summon Wagatomo.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can now summon Wagatomo at the very small cost of nothing. What a very nice effect to have in.
I mean, I suppose it kind of like resonate with the theme of like Ballone. It's like, how we mentioned like in Fanga, you just like call for the cards, and that's literally what Ballone is doing here.
Exactly.
And it's like you think I'm brick, here's my strike from hand, and I'm just gonna put it on top, and now I summon it. Wakatomoyo.
Exactly. Like there's lots of way to abuse this. Like even if I was like, oh, I really need this core charge. How do I get an astral deity on top of my deck? So. Oh, it's not even changing it with the top. It's not even putting it on top of your deck. It's replacing it, so you're not losing any hand either.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your opponent doesn't know what card goes into your hand. Might be an Artemis Shield. Might be a second copy of Strike Silkworm.
Yeah.
But they will never know.
Yeah.
Unless,
it's a pretty crack card, yeah.
Yeah. Very, very interesting card indeed. On the field, yeah, I mean, like, unaffected by Spirit and Access is still quite big, actually. I mean, like, as we...
Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember we're in like a Groundwalker main era right now, so...
Exactly. So, like, as long as you are not affected by the Groundwalker, you should be fine for the first few turns.
I think like it's kind of like a good balance though, right? Because like it looks very cracked, but like also what it means is like it encourages people to use more magic cards. You know, which means basically every card type got like a fair share of use now. You know, like obviously like these stacks relies on Braves, so like you're gonna be using more Braves, and then like. You got like obviously recently you got the ultimates like people are going to be using ultimates more now as well, even though they argue that with Dio they don't even need the ultimates.
Exactly. Yeah, I think like last week I was talking with Amami and he also said that basically like what the fuck is this ultimate? You're only going to eat the zero counters, like fuck the ultimates.
I mean, you still play like 2 Mugen at least because like it has like a piercing effect. Yeah. Then like like the Gigasha is like definitely arguable, I suppose. Yeah.
I think like if you want to bring him, you build it around him, but like if you don't build it around him, maybe no, kind of thing.
No, you don't really have to build around him. Just throw like 2 copies in there and you'll be fine.
Indeed, it's a very crazy time where that we live in. Like just I mean like when I say that my hand was good against my friend when he tested his new decks, I reset sphered his Amaterasu Dragon on main step. That was very satisfying. What a time to be alive. I was like, he was like, yep, I have my superior ultimate. It cannot be affected by any effects. There's a sphere. Who's the god now? To be fair, it's the Result Sphere is the what was it again? It's the move of like the Yellow Dream deity. So I guess it's basically like another god fighting this god. So like, I guess my god is my god is just
my
a little
god
bit
is superior. It's a religious battle now.
It is indeed the battle of ages. But yeah, I think like since it's also going to be like we are closing into the new year, right? So I guess they are taking a little bit of a break with like introducing new cards. Especially since
it's also more because like do we even have a set in December? I don't think we do.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think like Resonating Stars is in December. So Resonating Stars is the actual like Resonating Stars is in December. So
and then like January was like
the Diva.
It's not another main set, it's the Diva. Which like especially since like most of them also gonna be reprints. It's not like they have much to show here, so
they're probably going to start next month. And then February is 75. March we still don't have anything, and then April is like the first standard set.
Yeah.
Probably March they're going to give us a break and give us a chance to save up for standard.
Now what they're gonna do is like they're probably gonna announce like another what do you call that? A premium Bandai.
For Battle Spirits Brave, yay!
Oh yeah, probably
Most likely.
That's all Burning Soul.
Highly likely.
No, Double Drive.
Nah.
No, but it's Double Drive 10th anniversary.
Yeah, it's going to be Brave. Because like, it's not a Sword Ice level of bad, but it's going to end up in a ditch still.
No. It won't be, because here's the thing, right? Like people may not like the anime, but they actually really like the cards.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So like they're probably just gonna release it like with the excuse that it's 10th anniversary of the anime, but then like they just wanna print the cards basically. Yeah. That's how I feel they're gonna do it. Yeah.
Just release a Numberland from the ban list, God, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. At this point, they might as well, to be fair.
Yeah. Let me use my monkey. Let me use my monkey and finish my opponent in 1-10 with my glass cannon deck. It's only going to work 20% of the time anyway. Like, let me have my fun. I mean, like, Mangostina is no longer here. Like, what is stopping, what is, like, making Hanumarin broken anyway? Like, lots of things, I mean, but yeah, still.
Yeah, but I think that is the argument that, like, actually, no, because air erasers do a thing. Like, I was going to say, because, like, obviously, Libra Javelin was banned. because it locks the trash. But then like if Hanuman comes back, then you got air erasure, which just like negates magic anyway. So I think like arguably it's still like possible because like you can just like encourage people to play Axel stuff like that. But then like, we don't have any good Axel recently, let alone like Axel decks.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Athena, but then Athena in terms of defense still really only use Ultimate Shield. Well, magic in general.
Yeah.
So it's like I would say like arguably the deck can actually come back, but like if they even want to do that, they're probably gonna wait until they actually release like a good Axel deck.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe like when Contract Athens comes back for real. Because then like obviously the deck will rely on spirits for defense, which then Hanuman can really negate that. So it's like yeah.
Oh well, that's what it is. But you know what is not what it is? Is that if you have any questions, comments, or requests, you can feel free to send them to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're listening to this on YouTube, feel free to comment down below. Especially since it's going to be our anniversary stream next week, we are going to need some material, so please do send them now. But yeah, I guess time has called, so I guess unfortunately it is time for us to be leaving you guys. Sorry guys. It is the saddest part of the night, but it is what it is. But it has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next thing. Bye bye.
Bye.